No shortage of news this week, Mickey. A market that dropped, legislation that didn't pass, surprisingly, literally leading to a little bit of uncertainty. How did you see the market?
Well, this goes back to our video from a couple weeks ago when we talked about buying the rumor, selling the news, where the market was running up on buying the rumor of new healthcare and all sorts of legislation that was going to pass. And this was the first instance of the news actually came out. It wasn't what we expected, and the market took a hit. So we're going to continue to watch looking for more news, and hopefully it'll be better, so it'll help lead the market to a new direction. But this was definitely not the news the market was looking for, which is why we saw weakness, and it could really lead to our first pullback of the year.
I guess the question is, could the market bounce back depending on what news transpires over the next couple of weeks?
Look, the market has been so resilient over the past 9 years since we had the big drop in 2007, 2008. So yes, anything's possible. The market needs a breather. We need a pullback just for profit taking for the next leg up. The news today that the healthcare is not going to pass and Obamacare is going to be the law of the land for healthcare, at least for right now, definitely shows that the rumors that help drive the market maybe aren't going to be as solid as we thought. So I would lean more towards that we probably will be seeing a pullback coming sooner than later. But again, we could have some great news with the budget, that they could pass a budget, and that would pop the market right back up to the upside. So any type of good news that kind of gets us back on track with what President Trump has said that he hopes to do will get us back on the upside.
Let me ask you this question, though. Could all of this political theater be muted if we still see, maybe as early as next month, some of the quarterly earnings reports coming out that are really positive and the economy still seems to be moving forward at a really good, robust pace? Could that offset any issues related to the lack of legislative action by Congress?
It could. The problem is, from what I've seen, is that the earnings, even though they've been good, have not been fantastic where we're in this huge growth period. We still are at the top of a growth period, and we need the economy to grow more for these corporate earnings to grow, and we need a lot of this stimulus and this expansion in the economy. So this economic news is really important for companies to continue to grow their earnings at a stronger pace. So yes, to answer your question, if the earnings of companies were to grow faster, that would supersede this economic news. But unfortunately, this economic news is really important to help these earnings grow. So I don't see the companies having the room right now, based on where we are in the business cycle, to override the economic news.
I think you're going to get a lot of investors and potential clients and current clients who are going to be asking a lot of questions over the next week as the news continues to unfold. If that happens, how should they get a hold of you?
They can email me directly, Mickey, Mickey, at Envestim, ENVESTIM.com. Follow us on our Facebook page, Envestim, and follow us on Twitter at Envestim1.
Terrific, Mickey. Thanks as always. It's going to be an interesting few weeks. We'll talk to you next time.
Thank you, David. Looking forward to it.